Hello everyone, my name is SteveTV9 and I am going to be submitting Toy Story 3, the video game, any percent to the marathon. This is really close to the story, so if you know the story of Toy Story 3, then you'll know what's going on throughout the game. If not, unfortunately, we're going to be skipping through the story, but I'm going to be playing this on the console, and every trick that's available on the PC is also available on the console, so I'll be able to show you exactly, tell you what's happening when the tricks come up. The timing does not start right away, and I actually have it muted for a purpose because it's actually singing a DMCA song, so I don't want that to happen. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is the timing will start the second that I gain control of Bullseye when I get into here, so I'm going to hit A, and I'm also going to get a little bit of audio going, and the timing will begin in about 3, 2, 1, start. Alright, so right here, this is our first auto-scroller of the game, and yes, it's at the very start of the game. So, if donations want to be read, they could, but since this is, no donations will be read at this moment, I'm going to explain a little bit exactly what's happening here. So, normally, Bullseye can just move by himself. I can show that in just a minute, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be, so right here, I'm not even moving, and Bullseye can move by himself. And I like to hold my hand down push forward, because then Bullseye will actually, he's a little bit easier to control that way. If I don't hold forward, Bullseye just doesn't like to go back and forth really fast. So as long as I hold forward, he likes to move a lot faster the way that I need him to go. So we're going to jump over here, and we're going to jump up. Over this way. Jump down. And now we're coming up on the section here that is actually, for me, you can die in this section up here. Yes, this is a Toy Story game. You can die. And then we'd have to start this whole level over again, and we don't want that to happen, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to jump, jump, jump. We're going to jump at a specific time right there, and now we made it over. That's perfectly good. Alright, and like that, we're going to go into this next section, and what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me dash. So these dashing are actually the fastest movement in the entire game. We want to dash as much as we can, except for up on walls, where if you dash, you will do a ground pound. So as you see me doing here, I'm just dashing like crazy. And now we're going to go over here, and we are going to wait for a second. We have to play this cutscene. It will happen, and then we're going to dash up this, and we're going to throw the ball up there. This is like the only level in the entire game that you actually throw the balls in. The rest of them, we will not be using them, so I don't know why they have you collect them. So he shot at me, and we're going to just hit him off like that, and then we're going to go through here, and then we're going to go over here, and then we're not going to dash up here, like I said, because then it'll slow us down, so we're going to go up here, and then we're just going to dash over on the side here, and as long as I'm dashing over on the left-hand side, unless something comes over that way, then I should be good. So that was unfortunate. And now we're just going to dash through here. Throw the ball on the actual thing, Steve. Go through. And now we're going to meet with our first boss. You've been hearing him and seeing him fly through this entire time. It is Evil Dr. Porkchop. Oh, that was strange. I've never been hit there before. So what we're going to do is we're going to be throwing the ball from back here, because if we get too close there, he actually has the ability to throw the bottom half of his vehicle that he was in there, and it will actually kill you instantly. Then you'll have to go through that jumping section all over again. Alright, so here we go. Now we're just running through here. I'm going to take a little bit of a risky strat there, and I'm actually going to dash on places that I know will get me through places a little bit faster, like those two sections that I just did there. It's very, very difficult to be hit by Porkchop here, so as long as you're moving forward, he cannot hurt you. I think I've been hit by him once out of all the times that I've actually sped around this game. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. This is probably about where we want to be for time-wise. And now we're just going to run forward, and we have one more boss fight with Evil Dr. Porkchop, and that's all we have to worry about. So I'm going to stand over here for a specific reason of him not hitting us, but the alien did hit us, unfortunately. So once again, I'm just going to stand over here, and then I'm going to jump over this way. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stand back here, and we're going to throw the ball, hopefully making us hit him. There we go. I don't know what happened the first two times. I don't know where Woody threw them, where they went to. That just happens. So now we're done with that, and we are actually going to go into the next section, and that is to Andy's house. So if you don't know the story of Toy Story 3, Woody's heading off to college, and he quits playing with all the toys, so the idea is for them to get the cell phone to call Andy, and he'll come back to the room and find them and play with them. So in here is also where we do our first major trick in the game, and it's going to be the trick that we're going to be using throughout the entire game, and that is infinite wall jumping. What we're going to do is we're going to jump up here. Oops. We're going to jump up here. We're going to pause the game. Ugh. There we go. And then we're going to pause the game. We're going to aim back towards the wall there, and then we're going to do it again. And if you do it correctly, you'll just climb up the wall infinitely. And we had to beat Jesse there because Jesse's the only one that could do that twirl and land up onto a specific object. Yes, we can. We have to do this area on the correct way, because we could jump up to the phone to get the phone, but you cannot grab it. So here we go. We're gonna dash over this way. Try not to get the question marks. They're just like tutorial sections, basically. There we go. We got up here, and we're gonna grab him. And we're just going to throw him. We're going to do this 3 more times after this, and that is all this level is. Yes! Alright, I have to slow down a little bit because I was facing the wrong way with Jesse, but that's perfectly fine. We're going to go over here, and we're going to land down right there. Now, let's see where the camera's going to put us. Alright, that's perfect. We're going to dash twice, and then we can jump up here. And now we're going to go over here, and we're going to grab this other one we have to go against here. We're going to open it up just slightly enough that we can get in, and then we're going to just throw him instantly, make him go over this, I think it's a volleyball net. You can call it whatever you want here. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to land down once again. Let's see where the... Okay, camera has us. Good, good, good. We're going to dash twice, and then we're going to go over here. We just know exactly where it is, so we're safe to go there. We know how much we have to go, and then we're going to go over here, grab him, not wait for the camera to turn, and then we're going to go over here. And I'll see if I can get that little tiny speed boost that I believe happens here. We're going to go here, and then we're going to boost off of that, and it makes him speed up slightly, in my opinion. Okay, he just barely landed on that. Which way is our camera going to be facing? Okay, good. We're going to dash down here. We're going to grab him up, and then we're going to grab him, and we are all done with that. So that was Andy's room. This is one of the shorter levels in the entire game. There we go. And now we are going into Buzz the video game. This is one of the harder levels for me, in all honesty. But right away, it's going to be another one of our auto-scrollers here, because all I'm going to be doing is moving back and forth and shooting these, and then later on we'll have to be using that. But this would be a perfect time for donations to be read, and since there aren't any donations, I'm going to try and explain a little bit. So before the game started, what I did was I went and I started the game, played that first level, the train rescue level, and then I mashed the button and went to the toy box, because every time you start a new game, it makes you go to the toy box right afterwards so you can see what that is, which is basically an open world, free roaming, mission collecting thing. And when I did that, what I also did is I collected both a card, which I just collected there, and a little bit of money, because each time you collect that for the first time, you get a small dialogue box, and it can mess you up just a tad bit. And yeah, I made it so that the dialogue box won't happen. So here we go. We're going to go into the area where we go back and forth. We're going to try and dodge these as best as we can, because if we hit a little bit, then we lose just a tad bit of time, maybe like half a second. There we go. Focusing a little bit because I don't want to lose any time in this section. There we go, and now we're going to go down here and finish up. So this is the last health we're going to get, as well as the last checkpoint in the entire time. So we have to focus a little bit more in the final section of this game, because once again, if we die, then we have to start back way back there where we just were. All right, keep going. Collect that, and now we have a lot of dodging that we have to do, so I'm going to focus here for like 2 seconds. Number 1 down. And we're going to go over here, we're going to go down, up, to the right, down, to the left, and now we're going to stay down, we're going to go up, right, down, right, up, left, down, almost there. So like I said, the fastest movement in the entire game is to dash. So what we're going to do here is, as long as you're dashing and standing in a specific spot, you'll never get hit by any of these meteorites that are falling on the ground. Sure, they won't kill you if you fall, if you get hit by them, but it's just a lot faster. So right here, that was automatic. We're going to go here, we're going to dash again, then we're going to dash one more time, jump over this, and now we're going to go and we're going to get this automatic section. We're only going to dash once here at the very beginning. Otherwise, if we dash in here, then we're going to bonk. We're going to go here, dash, and dash, then dash one more time. This is going to make us fall, then we're going to dash, 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 go up here, dash once, and then we're going to get over here, wait for a dialogue box. A blip, we don't have to touch anything. And this is no little blip, to let you know. That is the blip. We're picking up a little blip. That was the little blip. And somehow, through this, all these meteor showers, everything falling down, Buzz has managed to survive. He's a toy. I highly doubt that he would survive that. Or according to the newest movie that's coming out, he is a human. He still wouldn't survive. Alright, so right here is a new section. As you saw there, I have a new booster pack. That allows for us to do a double jump and then hold the A button in order to boost over here, and it allows for us to actually get to longer distances. It's not going to help us with any tricks per se, but right here is a little trick that I kind of optimized in my own way. So right there, normally you would fall down to the ground, but if you're standing in a specific spot, you can actually just boost forward. After you get hit, you'll still be standing up and you'll be able to boost forward twice, and you'll get into that a lot easier. That's supposed to be a little bit harder trick, but that one's a little bit easier for me for some reason. I just do the same thing every single time, and it works every single time. So this is a little bit different section. We're going to take this out of like a different pathway than would normally happen. So we do have to hit that one no matter what, no matter which way you're going. Then we're going to skip that one that you saw over to the left over there, and we're going to actually head over here, and we're going to hit this one over here. This is going to allow for us to get to the last section over here. We're going to open that up. That was my fault. Okay, that's fine. Then we're going to make sure that we jump onto this. Then we're going to pick up that. And we're going to stand right here, and we're actually going to shoot from this angle right here. We're going to jump forward, which is going to cause that to blast off, and it thinks that since we were able to hit that, we're actually on this island, so as long as we did that, it's going to teleport us over there. So right here, I have to go pretty quick to hit a certain cycle in the next section here. So I'm going to boost over here, I'm going to double jump. Cool, I should hit the cycles. Nope, okay, I will not hit it because they have a chance of actually doing that, which is not nice of them to do. Alright, so now I'm going to be off on my cycle, unfortunately, so I kind of had to improvise my way through this next section because I don't exactly know what to do. There is a possibility, like I said, for them to just hit you like that, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so we'll hit this one. We're going to try and hit this. Alright, then we're going to hit that one. Get up there, Buzz. Alright. Then we're going to hit this. And I think I'm going to go for that one if I can reach it. Then we're going to go here. Here, and I think I can hit that. Yes, okay, good, we got it. Okay, so now is coming the most fun part of this entire one. So our infinite wall skip, the first thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to get onto here, which is actually not the hardest part. The hardest part is doing this infinite wall jump that's right here, so I'm going to try and focus here and see if I can get it. There we go. Alright, so shout out... That was weird. Shout out to, the world record holder, Exotic Sponge. He was the one that told me that if you just hold up on the for your movement when you're doing the infinite wall jump, it will allow for you to actually get through that entire area first try without falling once. The only reason I fell that time is because I got up to the top where I needed to go, but then he just didn't jump over the cliff ledge that he needed to. So right here is Zerg's fortress. Those things that I just went over there, you can actually kind of, if you bonk while you're going through those sections, they will kill you. So this is just kind of a memorization thing. So now we're going to jump down here, and then we're going to, if I don't bonk the wall, do a boost there. Do a jump there. And now, we missed that first cycle, but that's not that big of an issue. We're going to do... Uh-oh. That's fine. I guess we'll maybe get up here. Here we go. Okay. So normally, if we miss that first cycle, we just jump up to the next one. But we're still a little bit too late, unfortunately. So we just had to take the next cycle. Alright, so right now we are going to go to the top, and we're trying not to touch those side walls there, because if you get hit by those side walls, you will die. Oops, you don't want to boost there, Steve. Jump down, and then 1, 2, dash. Now we actually have to do this again, but we actually have lasers that we have to dodge as well. So I got hit once, so I'm going to grab that, because we're going to need it later on, and now we're just going to run away from this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now we're just going to stand here and wait, because no matter what happens here, they're always going to teleport us over to this area right where I'm going to show you right here. So if you're farther forward, it's just going to teleport you back anyway. Cool, so what you can do there is you could just dash. Instead of having, you would normally have to jump on all those, but you could just dash through all those and still do it. So these ones are a little bit faster. Well, I got the first cycle on that. Normally you would have to wait a couple of times. There's also an early cycle here, but I'm not going to risk it. So you can actually stand there and boost at the right time. You have to count a specific time to do that. So right in here, normally you would have to try and kill everybody here, but I'm going to try and do this without having to worry about that. Ah! Alright, so unfortunately I messed this up a little bit. So let's try this again. No, okay, I'm gonna have to shoot these up here. Alright, I'm gonna get that last one up top. There we go. Alright, now we should be able to get this without worrying. That's what was supposed to happen the first time. Okay, so we died there. This is what can happen. It can suck big time. So now we're going to try this again and get this down this time. There we go. So that was kind of bad there. We don't want that to happen normally, but what can you do when you got screwed over with where everything spawns? Alright, I got hit by both of those. That's not a big issue. So this is why this is one of my worst levels. This is actually my second worst level in the entire game. All the tricks that are supposed to happen, I just can't hit for some reason. And it just likes to screw me over a lot of the times. Alright. Woo! I almost hit the top there and almost died. Alright, now we're once again going through. Up to the top up here. And once again, we're just going to jump a little bit early so we don't get hit by the lasers. Fall down. And now we're going to dash twice once again. Then see where that laser is. That was good. Oh, there was nothing I could do there. And once again, go over here, jump over, and we're going to grab this because we're going to need it. Didn't fall through. Get over here. So once again, we're just going to wait for it. And now we're going to go in a specific order for our jumping, and that will be purple, green, jump over to this blue, and then we get this last yellow, and we are through. So now let's go forward. And now we're going on to the next fight here, which is all of these Zerg bots. We're only going to try and destroy the Zerg bots down on the bottom here, because the other ones don't really go after you as much. And we can get lucky, or we can get very unfortunate here. The Zerg bots, they can spawn a lot in, or they can do very little of them, and it looks like we're unfortunate, and we're getting a lot of them this time. Here's our last guy, maybe? Alright, that wasn't too bad, to be completely honest. So we're gonna jump here and fall straight through. And we're gonna go over this way. And now we're going on to the Zerg boss fight. And this Zerg boss fight, what you can normally do here is normally you have 4 different cycles that you have to go through. But if you do it correctly, you can actually get a 1 cycle here and kill him on the first time. Alright, let's go. There's that, and now hit him now. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Got it. That's the first cycle that you want. So, that is the Zerg fight. So what I did is, you still have like 3 seconds that you can still shoot him from underneath that circle that he goes on down underneath. And with that, we are going on to the next level, which happens to be the Sunnyside Daycare, where we find our villain. Sorry to spoil it, but the villain of this entire movie happens to be that bear talking right now is Lotso. He acts nice and then he becomes evil in the end. But we have 3 things that we're going to be doing in here. The first one is the race. Then we have a teeny racer race, and then we have basically a alley toss or a defend your home sort of thing. We have tricks for, well, not tricks per se in each one of them, but I'll try to explain it. In this first one, we're going to be on the back of Bullseye, and we're going to go as fast as we can. There's specific pathing that we take for the first 2 races, so hopefully I won't mess them up.
So make sure you look everywhere.
Oh, go out there and have fun. Alright, we're going to switch over to Woody so he can get on the back of Bullseye here. Ride the horse and see, Woody, you got what it takes to be the best. Step on up, see if you got all the balloons, and win a special prize. Alright, so now we're going to go here, and we're going to mash to skip through a dialogue box. And now it says sprint there. We're actually going to sprint the entire time here. Alright, that was good. Oh, we got up here, and now we're going to go over here, and we're going to pop these balloons. I missed that. That's fine. We're going to go up here, and we're going to jump over here, get these balloons. We're going to go over here. Ah, that sucks. We're going to go right here. We're going to sprint. Go over here, and go over here to these balloons. Good, good, good. Now we're going to go over here, and we're going to jump up. We're going to get up here. And now we have 5 more, and those 5 are right over here. Good, good, good. That was actually really good. We only messed up twice, technically, but it wasn't, like, really bad mess up. Now we're going to grab Bullseye here, and we're going to sprint all the way, go over here, and we're going to get onto the Teeny Racer. Once again, we have a specific pathway that we're going to be taking.
It's that simple.
Oh, and keep an eye on the timer. Alright, so here we go. We're going to, once again, we're going to be turning around, and we're going to be, the first thing we're going to do is turn around right away. We have the Y button, and it turns you around instantly. So we're going to hit that, and hopefully Woody lands the direct, okay, that was okay. So now we're going to go there, grab that one, then we're going to go up here. We're going to turn around, and we're going to go up this little thing, grab, oops, maybe grab that. Grab that, and then we're going to go this way, and we're going to grab this one. Then we're going to go, we're going to go up here. No, I'm not going to make it. Alright, that's fine. We're going to try this again. Turn around, Woody. Alright, now we're going to go up there. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to then fall down. We're going to go over here. Go over this way. Turn around. And then turn around one more time, and we're going to go up here. Up there! Okay, this wasn't the greatest Teeny Racer. Alright, we got it, though. You want to try and finish these as fast as possible for obvious reasons. You don't get anything else special for doing it, but here we go. We're gonna go on to here to the stop the aliens, and this is the next perfect time for donation to be read. But because the special thing about this is normally you would have to hit 50 aliens, but if you only hit 47 or 48, then you can still finish this up for some strange reason. The game thinks that you completed it, even though you did not get all of them, and you also get a shorter dialogue box. If you were playing this on 100%, you actually have to... There's 100 total aliens. You have to hit all 100 aliens without letting one pass by you, which we're going to be letting 3 pass by us here, because if you get 3, then the round is over. There we go. Now we're going to be getting new aliens here, and they are going to be space aliens, literally space aliens. And we're going to be letting a couple pass by in just a minute here. We're going to hit him. Then we're going to let that one in the front go over. We have 40, 41, 42. Let him pass by. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. There we go. And we got our last one through, and that's probably the fastest that you can go.
You should try playing again.
No, thank you. And now we're going to talk to Lotso here, and we are going to be done with the mission. Right, and there we go. So next we're going on to probably the hardest mission in the entire game, in my opinion. There's a lot of focusing here. You thought that infinite wall jump in Buzz's level was hard. This one gets really challenging. This first part that I'm going to be doing is actually the easier section of it. But throughout this entire jumping section, I'm actually going to be focusing on quite a bit. There is an opportunity for a soft lock on this, but if that happens, I'm just going to reset the level. It doesn't waste that much time. I'm skipping about 5 to 10 minutes off of this part alone. There we go. Alright, so, like I said, this is the easier part. That's the easier part of the trick. That's part number 1. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually... Oops. I'm actually going to get up onto this book, because it makes it easier for me. Alright, here's the hard part. I'm going to focus quite a bit here. Alright, we're past the soft lock potential. Here's the hard part for me. We did it first try. Let's go. Alright, so now after we get past the basket, that basket is the hardest part for me. Once we get past the basket, we are now to the next section of the level. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to be skipping almost every single level of this spaceship here. Normally you would have to get 5 batteries. We're only going to get 1 battery. So right there, we usually don't want to get hurt, but actually, in order to do some tricks coming up right here, we actually have to get hurt. So right here, we're going to go over here, and we're going to do our wall climb up this. And this allows for us to get to this next section over here. So let's see if I can do this. Alright, cool. That camera angle is not nice to you sometimes, so I'm glad that that happened. Now we're going to fall into here, we're going to land on that, and we're going to go to the next section. This is the basically a very bottom. You have to go through like 1 or 2 batteries in order to get to this section here. So we're going to hit that, and then we're going to go 1 more here. We're going to fall down. And then we're going to go over here, and we are going to this next trick that we're gonna do, in order for us to actually be able to do it, we actually have to kill ourselves like we did right there. So right here, you would usually fall out of bounds here and you would actually die. But if I do it like I did right there, then you will not, and you'll be able to get down to the very bottom. This is the only battery that we actually have to put in order to finish the game, or the level. Alright, so we finished we finished that up, and now if I can hit this in a specific area. Okay, did it go over? Yeah, it did. I still might be able to do it. Okay, that should be good. So let's see where this landed. Good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Now we just have to bring this over this way, and we have to throw it into here. Now we're going to do one more wall jump. If we do this good. There we go. And that is the end of Bonnie's house. That saves quite a bit of time when you have to, if you had to do it before. Now we're on to the escape level, where in the movie, Buzz has actually been changed over to be reinitiated to where he thinks he's still part of the Star Command. So if we go here, we just have to dodge Buzz, basically. Alright, that was good. Then we're going to go around here, and we're going to fall down and go over this way. So it's completely random. If Buzz could catch you for no reason whatsoever, he just does that. And right here, since I'm playing on the Xbox, where I'm going to be jumping up right here, this cannot be done on the PC. There's actually an invisible wall that they cannot go over. So that's one good thing about the Xbox there, is that.
You're free to go. Meet at the castle, but watch out for Buzz.
Alright, there we go. And now we're going to go down here, and we're going to finish up this level. So what's going to happen is I need to jump a certain distance out, and then I have to jump up there. That's good. And now I'm going to go over here and hopefully get up fast enough so I don't get caught. Oh, that's fine. So you can hit that and fall down and get closer to the bottom. I found that by accident one time. But after that, you can hit the last one. This is the last one to catch, which is Ham, and we did it. And we are on to the next level, which is probably one of my favorite levels in the entire game. It's the Junkyard. And this is actually the second, this is the longest level in the game, but actually the second to last level in the entire game. So, we have to save the aliens right here. These aliens can run in any direction they want, but we have to save them from not getting crushed by the Crusher. They can run towards the Crusher, or they can run away. We want to hope, yeah, we don't want them to do that. They can run away from it, like that one in the middle is doing right now. So we're just trying to keep them as far away from the Crusher as we can right now, and actually them being really close like this is actually helping out quite a bit. I'll grab you, because you haven't been thrown yet. No, I don't want you to run towards it. I want you to... No, 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 no. They don't know what to do, but they know smart enough that... they say that they're not fast enough, but in all reality, they're not the brightest. Throw him, and then we should have it open. No. Alright, perfect. Now we just throw him in here to save him. And where is... there it is. Go over here, throw them in, and now that's the last of them. We don't need to worry about them. We're going to go over here now. It's going to speed up because Jesse is trying to fix it. But since we are on this, we just have to try and dodge all the junk. So what I like to do is I just like to stand in this corner right here, or this wall, and just double jump constantly, because that's the best way to get over those junk if they get in your way. Like that, I got hit by it, but if you just double jump, keep double jumping, then you should be safe. So it should slow down. Yeah, she said almost got it, and there we go. And then we can just stand still, not have to push forward. And now this level becomes very, like, intense with tricks. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to gain control of Jesse. We're going to do our first trick here by doing a wall jump off of the wall and going into the area where Buzz would normally be. So we're going to go around here and we're going to jump over that. We don't need to land on that. Then we're going to get this no matter what. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to get up here, and now we're going to do our wall jump to get into the section where Buzz would normally be. We're going to go over here, and we're going to jump in this specific spot, jump again, and then we're going to... that's fine. We're going to go back now. I failed it just a little bit, but that's not that big of an issue. Did it again. We're going to try one more time. So we're going to jump this way, then jump again, land on that. Perfect. So doing that still saves a massive amount of time, even though we missed it the first time. Even though this is my favorite level, there are quite a few mistakes that can happen. So now that we have that, we're not going to run into Jesse ever again. We're not going to touch Buzz until the very end. We're going to control Woody here. Woody has the next big trick section of this entire area here. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to do a wall jump. I'm going to go... So you can grab onto the wall there, or you can also do what I'm trying to do here, which is go through the wall. I found that a lot easier than grabbing onto the wall, because you have to climb around, but Oh, okay. There we go. And we're going to go over here. And now we're going to get one of my favorite tricks in the entire game. We're going to go up above this, and we're going to jump over here. And now is where I need a lot of RNG luck here, because I need to jump up here and kind of just, like, clip through the floor. Good. That was really fast. We'll take that any day. We're going to go over here, and we're going to grab that. Oops. And then we're going to grab this one, potentially. Grab this one. Then we're going to go over here. And then we're going to stop that. So now they're here, and now we're going to get everybody's favorite trick that runs this game. I hope everybody's ready for this. So, the best trick, I hope everybody likes art, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to boost everybody forward by falling down here, and then we're just going to slam down here. This is going to allow for us to fall out of bounds. This is on purpose. We're falling out of bounds here. And we're doing this on purpose because this allows for us to push both Buzz and Jesse forward more into the level. Actually, as well as Woody. And I just like to try and make the best art I can there. Okay, so we pushed everybody forward, and now we're going to switch over to Jesse here. Go there. Over these. Okay, I went fast enough. That's good. And now we're going to jump onto this. Don't jump, because you can fall down. And now we're going to go over this way, and we're going to go around, because then we'll finally control Buzz here in just a second. Alright, so we got there. We're going to go to Woody, because that lever that we jumped on as Jesse will allow us to go across without the steam. And then we're going to jump up here, and for the first time in this entire level, we are actually going to be controlling Buzz Lightyear. He has his own level, don't worry about it. We're going to get him here, we're going to grab this over here, and then we're going to bring it all the way over here, and then we're just going to wait. So that's the only movement with Buzz that we're going to do throughout this entire level, except for the final throw that we have to do. Of course you won't grab it. So he does not like to grab that for some strange reason. He does not like to grab that. And I don't understand why. There we go. We're going to drop down, and then go over here as fast as we can. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to do that, and then we're going to switch over to Jesse, because we're going to need Jesse next to jump onto this. Then we're going to just throw that in as Buzz Lightyear, and that is the end of the level. That was actually really, really good. We got that hard clip through on like the second or third try. Alright, and now we're going on to the final level, which is the boss. And this is once again Bonnie's mind, but also Andy's mind. This is when Andy is handing over the toys over to Bonnie. There we go. Normally you would want to lock on to him, but if you just like shoot like crazy, it's a lot faster, and you can shoot more than just 2 at a time. Awesome. And we have one more wave of those enemies. Let's see how well we get the... Cool, that was really good. That one's really hard because he's actually bigger, and he summons out a lot more, or he slams it against the ground. But he landed right next to me, and I jumped up, and that was really, really good. Alright, so now we're going to go on to destroying all the little tiny witches. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening once again. We're going to run over... Yeah, there's the space cannon that we have to use to destroy the witches. We're going to go over that way. We don't need to worry about collecting anything right now. We just have to go into here, and we have to destroy these witches. So I'm going to try and jump out so I don't get hurt as much. Okay, we need to hit most of the witches about twice in order for everything to work out here. So I'm trying to aim up a little bit in front of them in order to destroy them. Alright, that was really, really, really good. So now that we have that, we have to go and we have to collect up 40 different of these cows. There actually are cow. This launcher is actually a cow launcher that we're gonna get next. Here she is with laser eyes. No! So now I'm gonna try and line this up perfectly. There we go. You can actually, I messed it up a little bit, but you can actually hit her 3 times in that first cycle. So now we got that. We're going to go back through again, and we're going to grab up 400 cows once again. Otherwise, she will not spawn. We're going to go back over here, and once again, we're going to do the same thing. Actually, no, we are not. We're going to go over here. Just to get rid of him, it's a lot easier. We're going to go over here, and now we're going to destroy these witches once again. Hit as many witches as we can. So, oh, cool. That was good. Sorry, I'm kind of focused on this. This is actually one of the more difficult bosses that, like, anybody can play, in all honesty. Alright, one more witch right there. Cool, that was really good. So, we need to collect 400 cows again. There's our 400 cows. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get her again. We're gonna try for that 3-hit thing on her. Cool. So we got that. We're gonna collect 400 cows once again. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're going to get rid of some of the small witches before we actually go after her. Because it'll make it a little bit easier on us. There we go. We're gonna wait just a tad bit here until we see a certain thing go down here. Ah! That was not good. We'll go over here, and we're going to try and collect a couple of cows here, as well as this health. She's already here, yes, but it's a lot easier if we can manage to have more health attacking there. We just want to be fast here because she can despawn. So the timing comes up the second that her health disappears all the way. Like that. And that was time. So anyway, thanks for watching this speedrun. This is such a fun speedrun for everybody to watch, to show off. The community is great. If you really enjoyed the speedrun, I greatly appreciate it if you could show it in some marathon. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon.